a 2-week delay caused by inadequate ice conditions, the USXC opened the 2016 season at the legendary Gerald Dyrdahl Memorial 200 in Gonvick, Minnesota. A unique addition to this year's race was the No Bull Triple Crown race that pitted the best of Michigan's ice enduro specialists against the top racers from the USXC. Throughout Saturday qualifying, the custom-built machines in the Enduro 600 class were reaching speeds of 119 miles per hour, the fastest ever recorded at a Pine Lake cross-country event. Christian Brothers racing drivers Zach Herfindahl and Wes Selby teamed up to win round 1 of the No Bull Triple Crown on their Arctic Cat, outlasting the solo effort of Polaris racer Aaron Christensen and the makeshift tandem of Taylor Bunke and Travis Faust, also on a Polaris.
Today was an awesome day in the enduro class here. Zach and I rode together on the 312 sled, and we had some problems earlier with motors and stuff, but the team worked our ass off and got the sled going, and it worked really good. Zach rode the first 6 laps of that final, and he's on a mission hauling ass, and then when I got on, I just pretty much had to ride it around and put in some good laps and had some fun.
Yeah, we had some troubles, so had to start in the back row and got out front right away. Faster you can get out front, the easier it is for us. And all the guys did a good job. Wes was riding good, and can't thank Steve Hool enough, Speedworks, Arctic Cat, Christian Brothers, all Burbs, Hector, and everybody that helps out. Brian Russ for running around for us, and all our sponsors to help us out and make it happen. We don't know if we can make it to the whole No Bull series, but hopefully our schedule works out so we can do as many as we can, and it's great to have these guys over here and their support in the series, and hopefully we can keep it going.
A huge turnout of drivers and spectators were treated to ideal racing conditions. In the amateur ranks, Lance Efteland and Robbie Resch dominated the upper divisions, with Efteland capturing a semi-pro stock and improved overall wins on his Cat, and Resch taking home the win in the I-500 class aboard his Yamaha. There were 30 entries in semi-pro and equally impressive numbers in sport and junior classes.
Hey guys, it's Lance Efteland coming to you from Pine Lake 2016. Awesome day out. Just won the semi-pro stock final, won the semi-pro improved earlier this morning. Sleds running really good. We've been out here for the last week, 2 weeks riding and testing, getting the sleds dialed in, and it seemed to pay it off pretty good. You know, all of the sleds out here are fast this year. You got, you know, the top 20 pros are within a minute of each other. That just don't happen. So everyone seems to be really fast, and we'll see what happens in the pro stock final. Another cool thing about this race is, you know, all the entries that we have. I mean, just Chad Dyrdahl bringing in the enduro sleds, you know, and starting up that class is pretty sweet. Had some bad luck there, but you know, your semi-pro class is probably one of your bigger classes with, you know, 30, 35 plus drivers, and you know, it's just great to see that many sleds out there. I don't know, I just, you know, it's cool what Brian's doing. You know, if you win both days, giving you incentive to jump up in the pro class, or your sport drivers jumping up to semi-pro, you know. So it's a good way to get guys to move up, and you know, I hope it keeps going forward from here on out.
Sunday's Pro Open Final saw Wes Selby pick up his second big win of the weekend after top qualifier Ryan Faust was sidelined with a shredded track resulting from a first lap incident. Ree Wadena and Ross Erdman rounded out the top three in the final. The last race of the weekend was the Pro 600 Showdown with over $10,000 on the line for the winner. Ree Wadena was the early pace setter on his four-stroke Yamaha. When Wadena dropped out with mechanical issues, it was Ryan Faust fighting himself at the front of the pack, with Ski-Doo's Corey Davidson in pursuit. The two would swap the lead on consecutive laps as they made their mandatory fuel stops, setting up a two-lap showdown to the finish. Faust held the lead into the final circuit, but made one mistake in a corner, allowing Davidson to pass. The two riders raced bar to bar, coming into sight of the finish, with the 44-year-old Davidson holding on to claim the first Pine Lake win of his long career.
All right, here we are with the 2016 winner of the Gerald Dyrdahl Memorial Pine Lake 200. Corey Davidson, first time on a Skidoo, first time winner of the Pine Lake 200. Tell us about it.
Oh man, it was just awesome race. We were just battling hard the whole time. But me and it was like three of us at the first, and then Faust passed me in the last gas stop, and I was giving it all I had and drafting him, and got him. He went into a snowbank, and I got under him, and that's about all she wrote. And then I cut it so close, I run out of gas right at the finish line.
He was gurgling after the finish line. He said he needed a toe in. So that's how you cut her close and carry a lot less weight. But wow, what a risk!
I've never run a full fuel run, so I didn't know what kind of mileage this thing would get. And but that's as close as you want to get. And this is for my mom. She passed away last Christmas, and Chad's dad. He was a hero of mine, and I'm super stoked to win this for the first time.
It's pretty cool, Corey. Thank you and congratulations. You got any sponsors?
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Skidoo Fly Racing, Davidson Ready Mix Construction, Ultra Chiropractic, XLT Engineering, and Woody's, of course. They got me here, so that's it.
Congratulations once again, $10,000 richer.
Yeah.
The USXC would like to thank all of our series partners, and especially the Dyrdahl family and local group who help make the Pine Lake race a special event each season.